Children, have you ever felt a heavy sadness in your heart? A new story is coming. It is called The Stone That Cried in the Palm of the Hand. The Stone That Cried in the Palm. About sadness. After several days of cheerful sunshine, clouds gathered above the village, sleeping among the hills. The wind carried the scent of damp earth and wet leaves, and in Grandfather Mirren's courtyard the silence smelled of rain. On the porch, the children stood close together, watching the first drops tapping on the roof tiles. "It looks like the sky is crying," Luca said, looking up. "Maybe it lost something too," Mara murmured. "Or maybe it got tired of too much light," Anna suggested with a shy smile. Grandfather Mirren watched them with his calm eyes, where wisdom and childhood seemed to meet. "That's true, my little ones. The sky does not cry because it is weak, but because its heart is full." Then he took a small gray stone from his pocket, wet with rain, and placed it in Anna's palm. "Hold it well. What do you feel?" "It's cold and heavy. It feels like it wants to sink into my hand." "That is how sadness feels," the grandfather said. "It is not a punishment. It is water flowing downward to wash something clean." Mara leaned gently against his shoulder. "But why do we feel like crying, Grandpa?" "Because tears are the letters of the soul," he replied. "They must be sent, otherwise they dry up inside." After a while the rain stopped. The courtyard smelled of new life. In the sky the clouds slowly melted away, leaving streaks of clear blue. "Today we will play the rain game," said Myron. "Each of you will choose a sad memory, but one that taught you something good." Anna sighed. "My favorite doll broke. I cried so much." "And what did you learn?" "That I can make another one, an even prettier one, with old clothes." "You see," Mirren said, "between the tears, a strength was born." Luca spoke softly. When my father moved to another city, I missed him so much. And now I write letters to him. Sometimes it feels like longing is a bridge." "That's exactly right, my boy. Sadness is a bridge between people." Mara remained silent for a moment, then spoke quietly. "I was sad when Grandma became ill." "And what did she tell you?" "She said that every tear has a flower waiting for it to grow." Grandfather Mirren nodded slowly. "A wise woman. Sadness is the rain that makes the gardens of the heart bloom." Toward evening, the fire burned gently in the stove. The grandfather handed each of them a smooth, shining stone. "Keep these with you. Whenever you feel low, hold the stone in your palm and say, 'I allow myself to feel.'" "So simple?" Anna asked. "So simple," he replied. "When you give yourself permission to feel, the heart washes itself." Then he told them a story. Once there was a boy who cried every day in the same place in the forest. The ground beneath him became so wet with tears that one day a clear spring burst forth from that spot. From then on, everyone who drank from that water felt lighter in their hearts. You see, my child, Mirren concluded, tears are never lost. They become springs for others. That night, Mara placed her stone under her pillow and fell asleep thinking about her grandmother. In her dream, she saw a field full of blue flowers, and among them ran a thread of shining water. When she woke up, rain was still falling outside the window, but it no longer seemed sad. It was gentle, like a caress. She went downstairs and said to her grandfather, "I think I found the spring from the boy in your story. It was inside me." The grandfather smiled. "That is right, Mara. When the heart cries in a pure way, it becomes a source of light." From that day on, the children invented a new habit. After every rain, they went barefoot into the courtyard and searched for wet stones. On each one they wrote a comforting word: longing, memory, hope, flower, smile. They placed them near the well, and Grandfather Myron's courtyard became a small altar of healed hearts, and in the village people began to say that if a wet stone falls into your palm, it means your soul is washing itself and blooming again. Good night, little dreamers. After such a beautiful story, now it's time to close your eyes, but not your heart. Shh. Listen to the silence as it gently settles in. The moon is there, watching over your dreams. Breathe softly. Inhale. Exhale. Like a delicate whisper among the stars. Your heart beats calmly. Today's adventures are drifting off to sleep, like books closing gently. Now your bed is a little boat. It carries you across a sea of fluffy clouds where dreams are waiting for you with a smile. If a special dream comes to you tonight, hold it close. It came just for you. And remember, you are loved. You are safe. You are precious. Good night, little hero. Good night, little star. Tomorrow the sun will rise again, and you will shine even brighter. Sweet dreams.